Welcome to our second tutorial. Here we're going to talk about how to understand your data now that you've completed your initial setup. So here we are at the data entry page. If you remember in the first video, we hadn't really completed all of the data entry. We only entered revenue and maybe one or two more. So let's go ahead and enter data as indicated by the red dot, showing that an update is needed. We also simplified the setup a little here, which is we recommend if you're just starting out or maybe new to looking at data in your business. So first off, let's go ahead and put in our number of customers. If you remember, we're a small retail store, so we're going to put in 1,000 customers last week. Accounts payable, we owe $100 right now. Accounts receivable, we had 2 checks given to us this week, which totaled $600, which we haven't been paid for yet. Cash flow, we have $1,000 in the bank. 2 customers complained last week. Revenue we already entered. Sales conversion factor. So here we're going to put 25%. Total costs we entered previously, but we're going to overwrite that with 4,000. Inventory is the total value of everything in the store today, not just what you purchased. So that's our running total amount. We're going to put that at 10,000 bucks. And units shipped. Generally, this can be thought about as either the total number of products that you actually sold, or since we're in a retail store, I think it's a little bit easier to just look at, well, here's the number of actual transactions that we put through. That's going to make your numbers easier. This one's used for customer satisfaction layer, so we're just going to go ahead and keep it simple. You may not see much happen at first, but this is the first step to realizing key insights in your business. So this first data set's allowed your targets to be calculated. And if we go through some of the other measures here, you can actually see your target in green versus your actual below. So you can see that net profit margin is red, cash flow is red, customer satisfaction is green, revenue is red. And we can even go ahead to the progress page and see some of the drivers of that. So profit, you can see that you have costs that are driving profit. Cash flow has accounts receivable, revenue, accounts payable. Customer satisfaction has total customers, customer complaints, and so on. And then finally, on your reports page, you'll see that much of the information on this page has been updated too. So you can see that your net profit has been calculated, total costs, actual cash doesn't show enough data yet, accounts payable doesn't show enough data. So if some of these are blank, don't worry. It just means that more data has to be entered before they can be calculated. And you can either wait until the following week to enter more data, or if you want, we can actually shortcut that a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and do that right now. If you go back to your data entry page, you can hit on the information button next to number of customers here we can look at. You can see that we entered our date value for last week, but also we can go ahead and select that, and you can see more red dots to show that additional data is required. So we're going to go ahead and enter the previous information for that item. I'm going to do the same for accounts payable. Set it to the previous period. We're going to put that to 250. Accounts receivable, same thing.